man. He even he even got a haircut and everything. Looking good, man. Looking like a good attorney.
Yes. Hey, man. How are you?
Good, man. Having a good night. And Nissan, how are you, man?
Great.
I'm great. I'm great. I went back to the gym yesterday after like 2 years, I think.
How was it like? What
It's
was
the
it like?
same old story. I go to the front desk and I tell them I need to update my app, like, cause that's where I do the training, the workout, and they're like,
Okay.
oh no, a trainer has to do that for you. And I'm like, come on, don't send me to one of these losers. Like, it's always the same story. Um, and they come and they tell me, oh, so what objectives do you have? And I'm like, just look at me, man. Like,
Yeah, okay. I want to
pretty
be Arnold.
pretty obvious. Like, yeah. So they're like, oh, okay, so you want to lose weight? Okay, so why don't you warm up a little bit? Do that for 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. And I know that will be the last time I ever see him.
Ah,
And I'm not a psychic, but that's what happened. Exactly like that. This new dude was like, oh yeah, so just just warm up for a little bit, 10 minutes. I'll be right back, and he was gone.
okay.
So I found a workout routine online.
And you're following it.
Yeah, and I did that, and then I shaved
How many days did
my.
you go?
It was my first day
Today was your first day?
yesterday,
Yesterday, and you didn't go today.
and today no, I didn't. I skipped it. You know me.
I don't know if that's the concept. I started going to the gym.
Right, I know. I don't think that actually qualifies as getting
Right.
back to the gym, but I mean, at least I visited the gym yesterday. I think that would be more
Okay.
appropriate.
Okay. It's already paid for, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So God.
it is.
All right. And and what about you, Richard? How was your week?
Hello. I just work and yes, I just nothing but work. The usual.
Okay. And you didn't read anything. You didn't do anything different. You didn't get any news that you would say, "Oh, this was something different." Not really.
Um, mm,
Something
no, no,
peculiar in
not.
your job.
No, not really. Just the regular stuff. We are attending a wedding tomorrow, so we went shopping yesterday. So that's I was a little initial in our week, but that's okay. It's just
A wedding.
um
Who's getting married?
uh a couple of friends that we met uh, I don't know, like 1 year, 2 years ago.
A friend couple.
And yes, it's a couple. Yes, it was a short notice request, or I don't know, invitation, but it was fine. And like, not me really. I just bought a couple of well, shoes, and but my wife, she bought a dress, she bought also, I don't know, necklace and this. She
Oh
had to
my
buy new
God.
shoes. She had a makeup, and someone who dresses her, and to how to say,
Dress up.
to fix, yeah, to not cut their hair, just to
Had
make
a
her hair,
hairdresser.
and yes, and all that stuff. So
Ooh,
it's an important investment
right.
for this kind of event for girls. But I just had a haircut and
Oh,
a
that's
new shoes, and
why.
that's it. And
That's
that's it.
why.
It's just
When is the wedding?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, come on. Okay, okay, okay. So it's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a nice time. Do people still get married? Last wedding I went was to Nissan's wedding.
Ooh,
really?
20 years ago, I guess.
Oh,
12.
really?
How many years ago?
I'd say 12.
12 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. Is it popular still?
I think it is. I think it's
I think
times have changed, but marriage is still a strong institution.
I know it is, but weddings per se like that.
I think it,
I think
yeah.
it is. It is a good business.
It
If
is
I
a good.
people that there are but they help with doll and they make all the arrangements with on behalf of the groom and the bride. So um, um and I think it's a good business.
It is a good business
Especially if
because it's a lot of money.
it's a lot of money. And yes, it's yeah. They spend weddings are really expensive. Yeah, I
Oof.
know.
Wow. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna get married like that.
you're not
First,
married?
like that, no. Like with the
Okay.
party no, I don't. I mean, I
No.
think. Oof. I think it's like now. Probably before it was a little bit more affordable, but I think now I don't know. I rather get a to upgrade my car or something.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it is big money like that in like one day, and really, I think you need to be sociable. You need to have
Yes.
you need to have guests, right? And I don't think I have many guests in this city.
I well, you'd be surprised because in my wedding, yeah, we were also thinking, about just having this really small private gathering and just inviting like close family and friends. But still, in the end, it was like 200 people. So
200. So many.
I
Yeah.
mean, still, I'm not a person with too many friends. I mean, you know me. Like I don't really have a big circle.
Right.
So
Social
yeah,
circle.
you are you've always been pretty social. So you'd be surprised. I mean,
Well, if you have to fill it up, yes, but it needs to be like a long time dream. Usually for women, no? Like they wanna they dream of that day. I don't know. Did it happen to you, Richard? Did you get married? Feel fulfilling your dreams?
I did. I did get married. We didn't make any special party or something like that. Just a
Mhm.
really small, um, like dinner or like a small gathering, and that's it. It was a
Okay.
COVID time, you know.
Oh, during the
If it
COVID?
wasn't, yeah, during COVID, if it was up to me, I never got married, but my wife
Okay.
insisted, so we need to get married,
Uh,
something that she wants. At least just a private and just a small gathering, but we need to go. We need to do that. So she said that. Well, she insisted, and well, now we're very.
well, and the
Well,
pandemic is the best excuse to have a sober party. Like, oops, no, we
it
can't have a
was. It
big
was.
party. We're in the
It
middle of a
was. Yeah.
pandemic. You were lucky, man.
Yes. Yes.
And how
Thank you.
long ago? 2 years ago? Damn.
Yes. 2020. No, 2021st. It was not really hard. It was during the pandemic, the strong phase. Nobody was on the streets, but uh, on the 2021st, I got married. But it was a little delayed because the civil I don't know how you say marriage, the civil registration office, it was closed because of the pandemic. So they opened like I remember in January 2021, and
Oh,
we got married in March, something like that. March 1st. Yes.
oh man, a few years ago. Okay, uh,
Yes, exactly.
let me see. And Unison, would you do it again?
I don't know. Like you mean like if I got divorced and
Right.
I don't think so. Like I don't know.
Really? Like, would you go through a third one?
I don't think so. Like because I've think I've had this conversation with a couple of friends and I don't know, but like some some guys my age, they still dream about finding this uh,
The love of their lives?
26-year old to start over,
And kiss,
maybe have some kids, like start a family again. And I'm like, bro,
hold
you
hands.
crazy. Like I wouldn't want to go through that all over again. Like I mean, I think I'm done with that stage of my life. Like if I had to find another partner, it definitely be around my someone around my age, preferably with children, same age as mine. You know,
Right,
somebody that is already on the same stage I am. So
right. Not a youngster.
I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
but never say never. Like you know how we are.
Anything can happen. Me,
Anything can
I don't
happen.
know, man. I don't know. I'm still thinking. Like, was it? Because I don't know. I think when you get old, I guess it's better, no, to be, you know, with someone. I guess, but it's also heavy. But at the same time, it's easier. No, it's a tradition. It's so traditional. To stay, together with somebody. But if it didn't work out and you're free at 40 something or 50 something, I don't know. You might as well just enjoy the last 10 years without that little thing. Well, I guess. I
Because
guess.
yeah, I think at least for me, uh, it would be unnecessary stress. Like there are like it's not priority anymore. Like this romantic uh, pursuit, you know, for a life partner. Like maybe it's easy for me to say it because I think I have it. I already have a family. But if I didn't, if I went through a split or something, or a divorce or something, I don't think I would have the same priorities I had 15 years ago when I got married.
Right,
I
right,
think I'd be
right.
like, I think I know what this means. More free time for me, finally.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, of course. Time for me, no?
Yeah,
Yes, of
just
course.
more
Because
space. I mean, I'd still have responsibilities, but it's different. It's different. You can
right.
now you can focus on yourself instead of again, uh, you know, getting into this crazy pursuit for a soulmate.
How's it going, Oscar?
Hello,
Is it,
Oscar.
did you get married? Oh man. And what do you think about those people that never get married?
It's good for them. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if it's not because that's if it's not something they chose to do, well, I guess it's not that good for them.
Well, how can you
You know
not
that.
choose it?
Well,
Like nobody picked you up or something.
Right.
Like nobody picked
Like
you.
perhaps you've always been waiting for the one, and just nobody exactly
But do
nobody
you
will
really
pick you.
think somebody gets not picked? Like,
I know a couple.
like
Yeah.
they just can't find nobody. Have you met people like that, Richard? That they just find nobody ever? Come on.
Um, no, no. I know there are people outside or around there that
I
have
know,
nobody, but
but isn't it their decision?
not someone. Yes, not someone that I particularly know. No, I
Okay.
think everyone can find or could find uh their perfect
Match,
mate, their perfect couple.
match.
Yes, their perfect match.
And then if you maybe I think we talked about this, but would you like if you weren't, back to being single, would you use this Tinder thing or this new app? Would you use them? Be honest, tell me. Dating apps? Would you use dating apps? Let me see.
I use yes. So um, I use it um uh time ago. I met someone,
Really?
but we never ended up in really any kind of relationship, but friendship. So that's it. And
Did
it
you
was a really
physically
nice
meet?
girl. Yes, we basically met. I just contacted her. I was in La Paz. I was, I don't know, just scrolling and who I don't know
Swipe left?
you yes swipe and swipe and I don't know you know how this app works, but
Yeah.
like you can choose if you like it or not. But we made match or we matched on the app and we test and we you wanna go to
Let's
a
meet up.
party and I said yes. Let's meet up. And yes, it was a really nice girl. It was not my type, but it was or she was really nice and we had a really great night. And she's still my friend. And
No, really?
uh,
How
yes,
cool.
yes,
Oh,
yeah. It's
yo,
the only I think the only.
Wine isn't.
yo, Ken, what's that you did? What's that you did with your finger when you asked him if they met physically? Like, did you meet physically? What does this mean?
I said that. I did that.
You did that. You were like, but
I
did you
don't know.
meet like physically? And then you went like this, and I'm like, does this
This
mean
is
physically?
and this is spiritually or something. I don't
I
know.
guess.
I don't know. I just did it. And you listen.
No, I don't think I will, bro. Because like ever since I can remember, dating has always been like difficult for me. Like I've always felt too anxious about it. I've always felt like too much pressure. And I'm talking about like regular, old style dating. So now with
But
these apps, which
it's
which
easier.
which seem to me like improvised dating, nah, I think for me it'd be even more pressure. Because when you meet someone and you agree on going out on a date and whatnot, at least you know who you're going to be going out with, and you kind of have an idea of what you're going to talk about, etc., etc.
Exactly. That's a dating app.
Yeah, but you don't know the person,
You know her profile. You know who she thinks she is.
right? Because you can know someone by their internet
Her
profiles.
right. No, because they
I don't.
choose to tell you what you want, what they want you to know about them.
Yeah, I don't trust internet profiles
But
that
that'll be
much.
dating
Mm.
too. That'll happen in real dating too. The first 1 or 2 days you try to be, oh no, I'm a perfect person. Of course, I never get mad. Ooh, no, I'm so cool. I'm the coolest guy in there. That's what you're gonna do on chat. Uh, Hey,
You're doing it again.
what?
It's using your hands weirdly. But then again, yeah, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that different. But like I said, even regular dating has never been easy for me. So
Mm.
I don't think using a dating app would be any easier either.
You more into
Yeah.
going to a bar?
I don't think I ever was into dating, honestly.
So, how did it work out? You were in a bus station and love came and picked you up?
The first like serious girlfriend I had, she asked me out. Like she went to my classroom and she was like, "Hey, my name is this and that. You want to go out?"
And you look too shy, boy. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. She was like, "Hey, you're never. I know you're never gonna ask me out. You're never gonna grow a pair. So I guess it's my turn. So I guess I have to do it." And she asked me out. And then the second one,
And that's how
some
it's been
some
ever since, I
some
guess.
somebody hooked us up, like a friend of mine, and it was like, "Okay, so you like each other. Talk, drink, and talk. I'll be right back." And it was easier.
Okay.
And
You had the same style, Richard, or you were less shy than that, or as shy, or shyer.
uh, I think I was on both positions. When I used to be very shy. I'm still am, but
Of
I don't
course,
know. But now because of my job, I need to be more
outgoing,
I don't know, more friendly, more social, and I need
confident.
to yes, more friendly. I need to get closer to people. So that's something that it's because of my job. So uh, however, it doesn't mean that I'm really the best. I don't know. The best guy
To
to this
court,
to dates or something like that.
to date.
Yes.
Yeah.
For well for to date it. Um, but yes. I don't know. We had an internet, so when I had internet, so that's what I
I,
use. To invite some friends, some
I wish
girlfriends. So
when I
well.
thought she was important,
Mm.
but
come again? What?
when I really liked her, I was shy.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was just girls and no, I wasn't shy at all. But if I really liked her, ooh, no, no, don't ask me.
Really?
Don't ask me to talk. Yeah. But I would talk to her friend. I maybe her friend would tell, oh, it was a I need to do some leverage to talk to girls. Okay, man. So let me see what somebody said something. Let me see some comments. His wife picked him up. I think that's Oscar, no? Or
Um, or someone who kind of knows where
dating
I'm coming
apps.
from.
No, thanks.
No thanks.
What is it? My wife says it isn't good for my health. Ah,
What,
yeah.
dating apps?
Right.
Right.
Yes, of course. That's what the question was. Would if you weren't, you know, if you had to use them, or
Right.
if you were in the position to use them.
Right.
All right. So come up, bring me a question. Give me a question, man. Eunice.
You caught me off guard.
Yes.
And I actually had one. And then we started talking about this.
We have some.
I was gonna ask you guys about. Oh, you were asking Richard about his week, and then you
Right.
said like all you did was work, like you didn't watch the news or anything. And I was just gonna mention that I did like yesterday, no, this morning, somebody got shot, and
Near
then
your
they
house?
started. No, 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 like in Condesa, like they killed this guy, but it
Oh.
was like all over YouTube, and I have no idea who they're talking about. And then I'm like, okay, so I guess he's a singer, or I guess he's a, he looks like a rapper. And then I looked him up, and he is no one. He's one of those
He just
people
looks
called
famous.
influencers. He's an influencer. But have you noticed that there are like many of these characters that are influencers, and then you look them up, and they don't really do anything. Like they don't
Right, of
sing,
course,
they
they're
don't.
influencers, man.
What's that?
Influencers
What's that?
influence
Influence people to do what? That's what I don't get. You see what I mean? Where I don't know where they
to
got
be,
this term from. What?
to make decisions. To They influence people. They have an opinion. They're role models.
Okay, okay. They're role models. That's really
Yes.
sad, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
have you seen these people?
Come on, but you know, I don't know. What do you think, Richard?
Um, but yes, I don't get it. I also don't get it. So what these people are, why they're important or they are influencers or what it's their influence on the people. There are, for example, these girls that are really they're really funny. Like like I think they are transsexuals. I don't know their status, but there are like this couple of girls. I will say they're really funny, but in the end they're just regular people. A little I don't know like well it's not they're not really a good taste people. Like maybe it's a little they're
Oh,
um
who you
I
talking
don't know.
about? Like, do they have a name?
Just how to say perdidas, something like that. Las perdidas. You know you.
Those
The
were
lost
the
one.
ones who were in the
Oh,
like at the shooting.
What are you talking
okay.
about?
These are he's talking about these people. I was talking about, like, I don't know who these people are, and then I looked them
Ah,
up, and then I just saw that they weren't really, they didn't really do anything in particular. And it was this couple of trans women, exactly like
Ah,
las perdidas.
okay.
That's what they're supposed to be, like, what, comedians or something. And then this dude that got shot, he wasn't really an actor, he wasn't really a singer, he was just some dude with 3,000 followers on TikTok.
so he wasn't even an
And
influencer.
he was doing a press conference. What?
Okay.
And he got shot. Like, I don't
So
know,
that was his.
the whole
That's
thing
what he
was,
did.
I don't know, the whole thing was too bizarre for me. Maybe I just sound like like the grumpy old man I'm becoming.
No, but it's.
Yeah.
I think the mistake there is that it came up in the news because
Right,
it's not news. It's just
right,
come
right.
on, it's just
Okay, I
an
agree with you.
accident, no, or something. I
Yes,
mean, an incident or whatever, a tragedy for his family, whatever. But
exactly.
the news,
It
what?
doesn't, it doesn't have the social relevance they're trying to make people think. No,
Not at all. It's but you know what when that happens when they have nothing else to talk about and
right,
things like that happen. They're just looking for news too. And we're talking about that. We are actually using our time to talk on that because it becomes relevant, and that's their job. Just to
right.
make stuff relevant,
And
but it doesn't mean it is.
I just fell for it. I just fell for it.
I mean, we do. We
You
always
are
do.
right. I am talking about it. By complaining about how irrelevant it is, I am
Of
talking
course.
about it, and I'm making it
Or
more
if you
relevant than
comment it, or even
right.
even watching it. But of course, we have the thing like, oh, I want to know more, and this looks like something I want to know about. And boom, you watch
Right.
it.
So the joke is on me. Yeah, I totally get you.
Right.
Yeah, I fell for it like face first.
Maybe
Oh
Oscar has
wow,
some wisdom about that.
wise Oscar.
No, actually, I don't. I don't even know who that was, and I don't. Like, supposedly he was an actor too, so I
But
guess he
you're in the
was from.
influencer world, no? A little bit.
Yeah, but I'm bigger than he was supposedly. Yeah, that's the thing. Even between influencers, like I'm a micro influencer. There's bigger ones, so you don't know everybody.
Right.
But I mean, sort of. But what you do is a particular activity, like you do photography. You
Yeah,
know,
but I
it's
also
not
have
like
the other one.
what. Well, you're a comedian too. What else do you do?
No, but I have the big one, which is Amos CDMX, and right there I share a little bit of everything from all the influencers.
Oh shit.
But you used to write reviews, right, about places in the city, stuff like that.
I
I'm
have friends who do that, and I share it. And yeah, sometimes I do that too.
I'm curious
Okay,
if Richard, if you were an influencer, what would be your
your
thing?
your main activity, your sales pitch.
Talk about law like that, Raúl and Raúl Abogado or something. You know that
There's
he
many.
defends.
That guy, it's interesting. He's made this, I make this a risky job, this risky activity.
Right.
It's really dangerous, especially in the state of Mexico. But yeah,
Right.
something related to law. This is the only thing that I know. But I'm not really good at the camera or something like that. So it's definitely not my thing. But if I have to, something related to law, yes.
Okay.
Of course,
But
because you are a lawyer. That was my point. I mean, you do have a profession, an occupation, a specific occupation and activity. It's just like Oscar is not running his mouth like, "Oh yeah, I'm a photographer and a producer, and a DJ and an actor and a comedian." Like, he's not running his mouth saying that he does all of these things and he sucks at it at each and every one of them. He's a photographer and he's good at it, and that's what
and
his
and she's
IG
got a fan base.
account
I like that.
exactly. But because of something specific, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you need to make some shirts. You need to make some merch, Oscar. You know.
We will. We will. We're actually in talks about that.
But do you think you need a special talent in front of the camera, like what Richard was saying, that he doesn't have that?
Not
He's not
really.
good in front of camera.
Actually, you see many of the influencers, you watch their first videos, they suck. All of them suck.
Mhm.
But with time, experience, you start learning how to edit, how to talk in front of the camera, they become better, better and better and better. And now
Okay.
they have sponsors and everything.
Okay. So, what do you recommend to start a channel from zero, or to pick up one that was already started a few years ago?
It depends because it's different. If you want to be just you have to start from zero. You can enter another channel with somebody, but you're not going to be the star or you're not going to earn the money because the channel is from the other person. If you start somewhere where they already
Now,
have people
imagine
following.
you created a channel some time ago, and it already has some followers. And then, what's more convenient, to pick that one up or to start one from scratch?
The thing is, like, you can sell them to someone else, but they already have a following, and I don't know if that's not me. You already have a following that they expect something. You put something else, they are gonna follow you. They won't. You won't have that much reach.
Okay. Okay, so you would, and you listen. Why don't you become not a follower, an influencer? You talk. You have an opinion.
Yeah, but I also have um
They say everyone should have a YouTube channel or an Instagram account or
oh, I totally disagree with that.
yes,
Because like, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I may
make
have
money.
opinions, on stuff, but
But
do I
to sell
really?
your product or something,
But
I
do
guess.
I know what I'm talking about? Not really. Like, if I'm like, let's say, okay, so sometimes I got opinions about politics, so I'm gonna become a political commentator.
No, no, no. But as
Why?
an English
What,
teacher,
as an English teacher,
because
right?
you are an expert in that.
Okay, yes, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't see myself telling people, okay, so here's 5 words you probably don't know. One, horseshit. Two, like, I don't see myself doing that. Like I see these teachers on TikTok doing that. Like, okay, so five, the top 10 everyday expressions that Americans use, when they order coffee. I don't see myself doing that. Or you don't say Disney, you say Disney. It's just
Too
not, I
old for
don't.
that.
I guess so. I don't know. Like, and I also don't feel as learn as to try to take it to another step and start messing with linguistics and stuff, because there are already TikTokers out there talking about linguistics, because they do have a degree on that. So I don't know. I guess I would have to
A
really
degree
think
on
about it.
TikTok or something? Or was it
But
a degree on TikTok? You said.
on linguistics, but no,
Ah.
but they use TikTok. The only reason I downloaded TikTok is because Oscar made me.
Actually, it wasn't me, but yeah.
The first one was Cam, and then I just got rid of
Do
it,
you have
and
a
then
TikTok account, Richard?
Yes,
You
yes,
use
I
it?
use a lot. I
Yeah.
think it's my favorite app. Uh, I don't know.
Okay.
I get used to watch really um fast videos.
Yeah,
Like
quick.
minute 2 minutes. It's something that it's well, it's really fast, and there's just you can know something, or the
It was
people can tell
direct,
you something really,
concise.
really, really fast. Yes, yes,
It's
it's supposed to teach something, or you can learn something from this app, but
and do you
in the
follow
end,
these
it's just
teachers,
all.
these English teachers?
Yeah, I follow many, many, many
Five,
people that just, huh?
like this, like Nissan was saying, like five
Yes,
mistakes you commit.
but
And you
yes,
follow them.
one of that is very common is, instead of saying, I don't know, goodbye,
education,
say this.
say education, stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So
No,
instead of say goodbye, say these options, and
say
there's
bye bye, tata.
But why
yeah,
do you
something
think
like
people
that.
like it, Nissan?
What?
Why do you think people like it?
Probably because they're younger than I am. But
Ah,
let me say this. It's this TikTok thing is it's stupid, because like, so for example, like Oscar started sending me TikTok videos, and I was like, I don't have the app, so I might as well just download the app, because he keeps sending me these TikTok videos. So I did, and then the app gives you a choice, like, okay, so what kind of content do you want to consume? Like, what kind of topics are you interested in? So me, all smug, and I'm like, I'm trying to be like intellectual,
woke.
like, oh, I want to consume politics and linguistics and history and philosophy and blah blah blah. Well, every time I open TikTok, there's there's always this Colombian model going like, oh, And I'm always like, this isn't
Come on,
linguistics.
take it as a welcome to
I
TikTok.
mean, I'm not complaining. It's just that it's not what I
It seems like
asked
you
for.
are.
So this lady keeps on twerking and all, and I'm like, this is not what I ordered.
Right, but
I don't want to
then
be
TikTok
rude. I
is
guess
gonna
I'm
ask
gonna
you,
have to.
do you like it or not?
It doesn't disgust me, but that's not the
No,
point.
no, but TikTok will say, do you like it or not? And then when you say I like it, and it'll say, I knew you would.
Oh no, no, no! But you mean like the app is expecting you to interact with the video like beyond just watching it,
They
right?
know
Like,
what you
No,
like.
no, 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 no. Even if you just watch it completely, you're gonna get more of that. You don't have to like it or save it.
oh,
But
that's why.
if you watch it completely, they're gonna give you more of that because I don't follow some people. I just watch their videos completely, and they give me more of that information.
So I'm
And
just okay. So I'm just exposing myself right here, like
it's the
Of
algorithm.
course.
right, yeah, because I don't, I'm careful not to like the video or not to
No, but
interact with
if
the
you're
video.
watching it or
But
if you are
Completely.
moving or not
I mean, they're
moving,
short. I mean, it's not like
it's
it's
in the
just like
terms.
Exactly, it's
what I'm
short. That's
saying
why
is like,
everybody
okay,
likes it. It's fast. You just
right,
watch it. It's not like YouTube that you have to actually search for something. You just
No,
swipe
yeah.
up. You just swipe up, swipe, swipe, swipe,
right,
and that's it.
Yes,
right.
of course. That's the good thing about it. Do you ever upload it? Have you ever uploaded reel or something, Richard?
What?
Have you?
Something in the app? No, never.
On TikTok, no, just pictures
Come
Richard going.
on, you haven't?
I had Twitter and
It
never. I think what I just made some tweet like when I started, like I don't know, 10 years ago, and never did it again. It's I don't know. I just be there because I like it, and Twitter because I like the gossip. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's just
right.
it's really funny, and TikTok as well. So that's what I use both of them, and yeah, and Facebook for just some local news, and that's it. It's just like I don't use
Facebook,
more.
yes. The
No.
marketplace is good, no?
Yeah, something like that. And videos, they uploaded videos. You can see whole movies. Sometimes I know it's copyright, something like that. It's against copyright, but well, that they just upload it there, and
I
you can
wasn't
watch
the
it.
one that robbed it. Right.
What?
I wasn't the one that robbed it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So, so there's always hold on. I'm who's asking here? Facebook user. He's a crack, he's a pro, Is that you, Oscar?
No, that's not me.
Okay, maybe Brenda, I'm sorry. Maybe I would like to have a YouTube channel to speak about ecological houses. There are channels, but you can try doing that. Yeah, why not? Nissan YouTube channel is called Nissan
Missing power.
Power. Okay. And it says the Nissan video topic is 5 ways to throw a sandwich above a house. What does that mean?
But that's
Wow,
Nissan's
what did I miss?
topic.
The Nissan video topic: 5 ways to throw a sandwich above a house.
You have done that before. That's why Mac is saying that.
Yeah, but we're talking about 30 years ago. And 30 years ago, 30 years ago, we didn't have this YouTube
Thank God.
phenomena, and influencer. The word influencer was not really an everyday word,
But do you
I
think
guess.
in the future this thing, I mean, this fever of being influencer or whatever, is gonna be old fashioned?
Nah, it has been here for almost 20 years. I think it's gonna keep going. It's just gonna evolve differently. Depends the app.
I know, and it's been becoming more popular for the last 10 years, especially. But Do you think it'll get to a point where it becomes boring and not popular for them?
No, because we just changed telenovelas for this. Like Richard was saying, people like gossip. There's always gonna be an app where you're gonna be watching gossip, news, things like that. And now more with the new technology and everything.
I think depends on the cultural standards of the population, because it's just as you said on your Facebook post some days ago. You have this kid. I've never even heard any of his songs, just the comments on them. But the Peso Pluma kid,
Yeah.
and you were talking about how it's kind of normal that kids, 15-year-olds listen to this type of music because that's what you do when you're 15. You do stupid
Right.
stuff. But when you're 30, come on, man. Like really? Like that's the type of content you're consuming. And but if you wanna if you wanna get real, grown-ups are listening to this kid. Like that's the
I think that's the
standard with
thing.
that, no? So
Yeah, because the people who are paying for his concert
Of
are the
course.
grown-ups, not the kids.
not the kids, right?
Exactly. I think that's the thing. Like people are liking it, and people are supporting it. You know. So if people are supporting it to some extent, it's okay. Yeah.
Right.
So I do follow some, not influencers, some YouTuber. I follow some YouTube channels, probably some
Those are
podcasts.
influencers.
Right. I
Like Joe
have that.
Rogan is an influencer.
Of course, it is
And
a.
even though I just think Joe Rogan shouldn't be talking about things he doesn't know about, it's way better than most of the stuff you see out there. Like did you like there was this podcast where they call some guys, so-called people call them whitesicans. They were talking about gamers. Like the topic for today is gamers.
Ah, you
Okay.
knew about them. Yeah,
You
I
knew
remember
about,
them.
right? And then they start talking about gaming, and you can tell they have no idea what they're talking about, and all they were doing was just trashing people who like video games and play them.
But like
And
I said, like you
right,
shouldn't be watching them.
exactly. And I don't. I mean, I found out about them on Twitter because Twitter beefs are
Yeah, but
pretty
even if you make a mistake like that, you become famous. That's what they want.
and then you profit off that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But it's on
Gee,
us, the consumers, right?
of course. All
The
right,
ones who are watching.
let Richard talk his last words tonight. All right, Richard, what you have an extra comment, an extra question?
Um, about that, well, the last comment of the influencer. Well, yes, I agree that if we are supporting them, they will grab, and I think it will never be all, never be all. Uh, Provided that we are supporting them, and that's it. And I think that the newest will be the technology, the artificial intelligence, that it's really growing up and it's really um, getting stronger. So maybe
Ah,
there will be the new influencers, you know, the
right.
artificial
Why not?
intelligence. So that's something that it's something that you can consider it and take note about it. Oh
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. All right, guys. So that was it for tonight. Enjoy the rest of the night, and I will see you next time. All right, Nis, awesome. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you. Thank
Richard.
you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye
Have a great
everyone. Bye.
weekend.